put your seatbelts on, because this is about to be the single biggest, most hype and major prediction video for the 8-year anniversary that you're ever going to watch, that you've ever seen. This anniversary, if what I'm saying comes to pass, will be the single greatest anniversary of all time in any game whatsoever. But first, it is time for the subscriber challenge. Now I want you guys to either pick heads or tails. If you guess right, you win. If you guess wrong, you lose. And if you lose, you have to subscribe, and that is the challenge. So pick right now, heads or tails. 1, 2, 3, go. What's it gonna be? And we land on tails. So if you picked heads, you lose, and that means you have to subscribe because that is the challenge. Now to start it off, as you guys would have seen in the thumbnail, what I'm saying is we could get a dual Dokkan Fest between Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Cell Saga and then Broly from the Z movies. Now you might be thinking, am I insane? My reasoning as to why this is actually possible is quite simple. Last year, for the 7th year anniversary, we got the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, alongside the LR gods. And back then, if someone said we're gonna get these two as the anniversary units from completely different timelines, everyone would have been like, are you crazy? Both of these can be separate anniversaries, and everyone would have agreed, including me. But they did it, and so here we are. That leaves room for the fact that we don't have to get this anniversary to be only in one theme. Like, this can be multiple themes, and here the themes would be the Broly movies, or Broly movie as in singular, and the Cell Saga, which is what we're going to discuss in this video. So what I'm saying is, we could get a standalone Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, active skill, Father Son Kamehameha, make him the most busted unit in the entire game, break him apart, break the game apart, make him insanely good, put him on the level of Piccolo. I'm going that far. Put him at least on that level, if not slightly above, because obviously it's the anniversary and they always make the anniversary units the best. And then as the banner units, what I'm saying is give them 2 banner units. Give them 2. And the 2 banner units could be the 2 guys you see right here. One of the single greatest fights in Dragon Ball that no one talks about. Piccolo versus Android 17. What a tremendously beautiful fight. The animation was on point. The fight was sick. Piccolo was a beast. 17 was not getting tired, but also he was a beast. Bro, these two as banner units individually, obviously, on Gohan's banner could be the single most hype banner of all time. It's definitely right up there, and obviously I'm biased towards Gohan because he's my favorite character, but imagine this, my boys, my boys. And then at the same time, all in part 1, bearing in mind, all of this is still part 1, Carnival LR Perfect Cell. You might be thinking, why wouldn't he be the dual Dokkan Fest? Because Broly could be part of the dual Dokkan Fest, and that would be tremendously more hype, and that would also be consistent with what they've been doing for the past 7 years, except one time, and that one time was when they made Janemba an anniversary unit. Aside from that one time, they have never done that again. Every anniversary unit has been a super unit. But you might say Broly is extreme though, so what's your point? My point is though, that out of all the extreme units, if you had to pick one to carry an anniversary, it would be Broly. Perfect Cell as the Carnival LR, all part 1, and we're not done for part 1 yet. You might be thinking, what? We're still not done? What else have you got in mind? Some of you have probably already guessed. The easy A for this guy and easy A for this guy. Now if they are not careful, they can easily make these easy A's mid. One thing that I would say immediately is that just give him greatly stacked defense, and my reasoning is as simple as this. So obviously right now he's got a raised defense, but they have to increase that because they won't increase the stats unless they change that for the anniversary and say screw it, we're gonna change the stats for the new LR easy A's, which I highly doubt. But what they could do is just give him greatly raised defense, and that in itself is a huge improvement. Give him 200% attack and defense. But the most important thing for this guy, in my opinion, to make him actually fun to use, is that they have to change the active skill requirements so that we can actually transform and use the transformed version of this unit, which we have barely ever been able to do up till this point. Because this guy's on a lot of teams, he's got an incredible link set, this guy's got so much potential to be insanely good, and then on top of that, his leader skill, when he gets 180% minimum, maybe more than that for the new anniversary, but at least 170% across the board for Kamehameha, bro, that team is going to be one of the best in the game. And then obviously the LR itself could also be really good depending on what they do with him. Especially this guy, and then them two as a rotation would be next level good. It would be incredible. And now we get part 2. Now we get Dragon Ball Z Broly. I've already talked about why I think it won't be Super Broly and why it could be Z Broly in a different video. But for this video, we're just going to talk about what we could get for the entirety of part 2. And I think for the Dokkan Fest of Part 2, I think it really could be Broly, bro. Imagine these predictions come to pass. That's what I'm saying, my boys. This could be the single greatest anniversary. This could be the single greatest moment in any game of all time. Bro, Broly would be sick as the dual Dokkan Fest with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Look at him. He is so beautiful. And then look at him. He's so beautiful. Bro, imagine, bro. It's going to be insane. And then as the banner units, because aside on Gohan's banner, he could get 2 banner units, and then Broly could also get 2. He could get a Trunks unit, and then also a Goten unit, because they were the first ones to fight Broly. And then they could also do a free-to-play Videl for this like part, because Videl was also part of the fight, but she had a very small role. But then Goten and Trunks can have separate units as the banner unit on the Broly banner. And then, as you guys know, Gohan was the main guy to fight Broly in this movie, and they could make, because of that, they could make Gohan the Part 2 Carnival LR. But you might be thinking, Gohan's Part 1, so it's a bit unfair that he gets 2. And to that I would say, nope. Give Gohan as much love as we possibly can. But seriously though, this guy could have an active skill into this. And I'm not talking about an attack. I'm talking about an exchange. And then the super attack is the Family Kamehameha. And then that could be one of the best units in the entire game. They could give them incredible animations. Bro, this could be sick. And then, my boys, you're not ready for this. You think you're ready because you can see it already, but you're not. This guy, LR Tech Broly, could get his Easy A. And the reason I said why you're not ready is because not only could this guy get the Easy A, but then these guys could get their Easy A, my boys, best celebration of all time. Because we're still not done, my boys, we're still not done, bro. This guy was a global first, and he was actually pretty good on release. Same for the Tech Broly, he was also a global first, and he was pretty good on release. Actually, if they do this, because these two are both global firsts, so what if the anniversary is at the same time as global, bro? I doubt it, bro, because if it was, they would have already said it. So 99.9% chance it won't be coming to global at the same time. But imagine the scenes, Yeah, but these two getting an Easy A would be insane. But this is only Part 2. What about Part 3 and what about Part 4? Part 4, I've not thought about, but Part 3, my boys. LR Gogeta Blue, as you can see here, and LR Vegito Blue can get their Easy A's, and that would complete this celebration. We get the best of Gohan, or arguably the best of Gohan. We get the best of Broly, or arguably the best of Broly. Super Broly is probably better, but like, they're both the same to me. I don't really care. I like them both. And then Gogeta Blue and Vegito Blue are still part of the celebration. You might say, why can't they be Dokkan Fests? We've discussed this multiple times, and we've already said that at the end of last year there was a stream where they said that the characters that have already been anniversary units won't be the headliners of this event. So that would cancel out Gogeta, Vegito, Goku and Vegeta, and also Janemba, but who cares about him? But the point is, just because they're not Dokkan Fests does not mean they can't be part of the celebration. And here they are, part of the celebration, as major incredible Easy A's. Make these Easy A's comparable to the actual Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan Broly for the anniversary. Obviously they won't do that, but they can make them super good, they can make them busted, and they can make this the best celebration of all time. Bro, the potential, I'm going crazy, bro. Am I going crazy? Let me know in the comments, bro. If I'm going crazy, fair enough, but the potential in this anniversary, bro, this could be the single best thing in any game of all time, bro. In Dokkan history, this could be the GOAT of GOATs. This could be what saves, what salvages, what was the failure of Beast Gohan. This could be the celebration that makes us forget that. And I never thought I'd forget what happened about Beast Gohan, but if this happens, this would make me forget everything. I'd be like, Dokkan, you know what, I love you, I love you. And it's as simple as that. And actually, I wanted to add one more prediction, which is that for Part 2, it's also possible that we do get the Z Broly, like I said, but they could change it from the second movie to the first movie, and in that case, we would get a Carnival LR of Super Saiyan Goku, and then the active skill of when everyone lends Goku their power, and then he fights Broly at the end and defeats him. That could also be the Carnival LR, and if that is the case, I would also very much be down for that. And actually, if that is the case, in this movie, the banner units could actually be better, because we could get like a Gohan, We could get a Trunks as a banner unit, we could get this Vegeta as a banner unit, we could get Piccolo as a banner unit. So in this case the banner units would actually be a lot better. But they would have to give the Super Saiyan Goku a different name, because we've already got 2 Super Saiyan LRs this year, and then we got 1 last year LR as well. With that said though guys, bro, the predictions in this video are next level. Honestly, tell me, would you want to see this? Like realistically, would you want to see this? And if you would not want to see this, what would you want to see? That is the question. Let me know in the comments. Also, do subscribe, especially if you failed the subscriber challenge, because that is the challenge. Also, do leave a like and comment on the video, because that does help out with the algorithm so that we can come closer to reaching our goal of reaching 500 subs before the anniversary starts. It's very unlikely that we can accomplish that, but if we can, that would be insane. With that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.